Hello, it's me again. Um, yeah, trying to stick to this reading out loud activity that I'm doing again to a improve my pronunciation, my confidence, and my overall, level of English. So I'm reading again. This is something that I'm gonna be repeating. I'm reading the book Finding Your Passion, and this is where I left off yesterday. So, for mindset question, what would you have to believe about yourself to live a passionate life? What's one belief you have about yourself that keeps you from finding and following your passion? For a long time, I didn't think I could draw. When I was 6 years old, I remember sitting at my desk trying to draw something, and it was never as good as real drawings. I crumpled and I crumpled up the paper, threw my pencils on the floor, and gave up. I wanted to scream. I wasn't good enough. I couldn't draw. I didn't want to even try to draw. And I didn't for another 20 years. I've been avoiding drawing for all this time because I didn't believe I could do it. But in June 2012, But in June 2012, I joined a cart cartooning cartooning. Okay, I joined a cartooning course. I started practicing drawing on my daily basis. At first, it was frustrating because I was coming up against my beliefs. One day, I had the sudden realization that I could draw. My belief had shifted. I started posting my cartoons publicly, and people were inspired by what I did. This made me think, if I believed that I couldn't draw, and now I can, what else is possible? Beliefs seem real because that's their job. Belief seems real because that's the job. If your belief fell apart at the drop of a if your if your belief fell apart at the drop of a hat, your life would be a mess. The job of your belief is to seem immovable. Immovable. So, what would you have to believe in order to find and follow your passion? Do you think you are not worthy of doing something you enjoy? Maybe you think you have nothing to share with the world. Maybe you think you don't have enough time. Whatever it might be, notice that these are merely ideas that you have. I'm not saying the I'm not saying this to put you down. I'm saying I'm saying it. I'm saying it to help you take a step back and look at your life from a different perspective. This isn't about this isn't about life accommodating you. This is about you making the decision to start. It's about becoming ruth, ruthless about what you want. Possible roadblocks. As you explore this question, look out for ideas and as you explore these questions, as again, possible roadblocks. As you explore this question, look out for ideas that try to stop you from living a passionate life. For example, you might think that you have to quit your job in order to follow your passion. That's an idea that it's holding you back, because you don't have to do anything radical. You just have to be willing to start. And you can start even if you have just 10 minutes a day to spare. Well, this is something that I'm doing. There is not need to wait for anything. Time to write. Just for just for a moment, forget about finding your passion. Start by asking yourself, what would I have to believe to live a passionate life? What ideas would I have to hold as true to follow my heart? This question will show what's holding you back. And it is, and as you know, most of the time, you are the only one holding yourself back. Here are a few writing prompts to help you get going. To stay, to stay where I am, where I am, I would have to believe in order to make my passion happen. I would have to believe if I believed that my next steps would be, we're making progress, aren't we? Don't worry if you don't have immediate clarity. It might take days or even weeks, but it will come. It will come. Let your brain chew let your brain chew on this. Chew on this. While you wait, remember, while while you wait, remember to relax and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. The ride. The teacher in you. Question. What do other people ask you about? Before I started helping people live, yeah, before I started helping people live a passionate life and build a business around something they love, I seemed to naturally get questions about mindset, life, and things related to personal development. People would come to me with all kind of ideas and ask me what I thought. But I didn't believe I could just start sharing my tips online. I mean, who was who was I? Who was I? Who was I to give advice? Who was I to give advice when there were so many established experts already out there? This held me back for several years until I had enough. I snapped. Suddenly, I didn't care if I failed. I didn't care about my fears. I was ready to challenge my assumptions and ideas. I wanted to at least see what would happen, and you know what happened. People started reading what I had to say. My blog grew to thousands of readers within a few short months. Yes, I had to put in a lot of work, but it showed me that once again, I had held myself back from doing something that made my heart sing. This question is simple. You might come up with answers that you think aren't feasible. Maybe your friends ask about what perfume you wear when they go out, or where to eat on a first date. Don't miss anything. Follow the thread and explore. Thank you.